I just learned that AI can now diagnose diseases more accurately than human doctors, and it's left me wondering, what does the future of healthcare look like? You're probably thinking, that's impossible, right? But it's true, and it's changing the game. We're on the cusp of a revolution in AI healthcare, and it's exciting to think about the possibilities. As I dug deeper, I found that AI algorithms can analyze medical images like X-rays and MRIs, identifying patterns that are invisible to the human eye. It's like having a superpower, but instead of flying or super strength, it's the ability to see inside the human body. And with this power, AI can help doctors make more accurate diagnoses, which is crucial in saving lives. But how does it work, exactly? Well, it's similar to how you might use a map to navigate a new city. You're looking for patterns and connections between different landmarks, and you're using that information to make decisions about where to go. AI does the same thing, but instead of landmarks, it's looking at data points and medical histories. And just like how you might use your GPS to avoid traffic, AI can help doctors avoid misdiagnoses. As I learned more about AI in healthcare, I started to think about all the times I've been to the doctor and felt like I was just a number, not a person. You know, when you're sitting in the waiting room, filling out forms, and then you're ushered into an examination room where a doctor is rushing to see you. It's not very personal, and it's not very comforting. But with AI, that could all change. AI can analyze your medical history, your lifestyle, and your genetic makeup to create a personalized treatment plan that's tailored just for you. And that's what's so exciting about AI healthcare. It's not just about diagnosing diseases, it's about preventing them from happening in the first place. It's like having a personal trainer, but instead of helping you get in shape, it's helping you stay healthy. But, as with any new technology, there are also concerns about privacy and security. I mean, who wants their medical records floating around in cyberspace? It's a valid concern, and one that we need to address as we move forward. As we consider the future of healthcare, it's helpful to think about other industries that have been transformed by AI. For example, self-driving cars use AI to navigate roads and avoid accidents. It's similar to how AI can help doctors navigate the complexities of the human body. And just as self-driving cars are still in the early stages of development, AI healthcare is still in its infancy. But, as it grows and matures, it's going to change the way we think about medicine. One of the most promising areas of AI healthcare is in the field of medical imaging. AI can analyze images of tumors, for example, and help doctors determine the best course of treatment. It's like having a second opinion, but instead of another doctor, it's a super smart computer that can see things that humans can't. And, as AI continues to improve, it's going to become an indispensable tool for doctors and researchers. But, as I think about the potential of AI healthcare, I also think about the potential pitfalls. What if AI makes a mistake, and a patient receives the wrong diagnosis or treatment? It's a risk, and one that we need to mitigate as we move forward. And, as I ponder this question, I'm reminded of a conversation I had with a doctor friend of mine. He told me that, despite the advances in AI, there's no substitute for human intuition and compassion. And, I think he's right. AI can analyze data, but it can't empathize with patients. As I reflect on what I've learned, I'm struck by the complexity of the issue. It's not just about using AI to diagnose diseases, it's about creating a system that's fair, equitable, and compassionate. And, as we build this system, we need to think about the potential consequences of our actions. What if AI exacerbates existing healthcare disparities, or what if it creates new ones? These are questions we need to ask and answer as we move forward. So, as we look to the future of healthcare, it's clear that AI is going to play a major role. But, what does that mean for doctors, and for the way we think about medicine? Will AI replace human doctors, or will it augment their abilities? It's a question that's on everyone's mind, and one that we'll be exploring in more depth in the coming weeks. As I consider the possibilities, I'm reminded of a story about a patient who was misdiagnosed with a rare disease. The patient was told they had only a few months to live, but thanks to a second opinion from an AI-powered diagnostic tool, they were able to get the correct diagnosis and treatment. It's a powerful example of the potential of AI healthcare, and one that gives me hope for the future. But, as we get closer to a future where AI is ubiquitous in healthcare, we need to think about the potential risks and benefits. What if AI becomes so advanced that it's able to make decisions without human oversight? It's a scenario that's both exhilarating and terrifying, and one that we need to consider carefully. As I wrap up my thoughts on AI healthcare, I'm left with more questions than answers. What does the future hold for this technology, and how will it change the way we think about medicine? It's a question that's on my mind, and one that I'd love to hear your thoughts on. And if you're as curious as I am about the potential of AI healthcare, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more updates and insights on this rapidly evolving field.